There he is! There he is! Yeah! Ladies and gentlemen! What is it? Which one? There he is! What was it? June of 2019. His last appearance was here. June of July, August, September, October. Almost a year and a half ago. Look at this. This is fantastic. Richard Cohen, bang, in the building. Richard, there it is. Oh boy. Oh boy. Did you get to see? Did you see the preliminary? You won. You got 2 of the 66. Oh boy. Well, Richard, there it is. Everybody, if you want to introduce yourself, give a little intro of what you've done, what the Stooges mean to you.
The Zoom is not keeping up with me, so the words are coming out later.
Okay,
So
we got you.
Can you hear me all right?
Absolutely, 100%. We got people talking in the room. They're all saying hello to you. You'll see that.
Yes. Hello, everybody out there. Okay, so you've got there a unopened PSA graded 7, I believe, is it?
PSA 7.
A 759 Stooges pack. Extraordinarily hard to come by, anybody's standards. Even the GAI packs now are practically non-existent. I know a couple are available for an absolute fortune and totally not ridiculous, ridiculously priced.
And how many of these how many are in existence as of right now, graded?
I am not sure. There were 15. And I think there are a few less now. I auctioned off a few. But the big trick about this is when I had a number of GAI packs years ago, maybe GAI 9, GAI 10, I'd open up a 10, and I'd beautiful 10, and I'd open up, I'd find all off-centered cards.
Oh.
Also, way back then, I don't know if someone told you, but that was, with your Star Wars, that card was Peter Cushing.
Peter Cushing.
Not Christopher.
Not Christopher Lee. All right, there's the error. Okay.
Okay, sorry. Just.
Peter Cushing. Yeah, he was an old time like Vincent Price, Boris Karloff.
He actually hated making that film. Hated it. So that's a little known fact.
And you've met a lot of the people too. You've met Adam West and all those guys.
In the 59 series, what you're going to have are your majority of cards that are made of from the first 90 shorts the Stooges did for Columbia Pictures between 1934 and 1958. You're also going to find cards 85, 90, and 52, which were staged cards with Joe Dorita, which have nothing to do with those. They were just staged. There are no Shemps in any of those because he wasn't as popular at the time. Shemp does not appear in the 66 set. He had long since passed away. The 66 set are all cards from a film called The Outlaws is Coming with Adam West. And in the back is a photograph of the Stooges in color on a porch. I do not believe Adam West is in the photograph. I haven't seen it in a while.
And he's the original Batman from the Batman series.
Original Batman, absolutely. All right, so the thing about this is I have a few things before we start, so that when you see these, you'll know you've got a winner. Because there are very few cards that do not exist in 10s. There are 5 that do not exist in 10s. Cards 1, 2, 3, 5, and 96. There are no 10s. However, there are a population of 1 of certain cards. I'm going to show you first.
Oh boy.
Charlie, I hope I have time for this. It won't be long. The only one curly 9.
Wow.
Oh my God.
I can't see it on my screen.
Yeah, we can see it. I remember when you were in our studio last time. I had that card in my possession still.
Yes,
Only 9.
right.
No
The
10s.
only 9, and there's no 10s.
Yep.
Wow.
There it is, folks.
Population 1, Curly 1. Oh my God.
Okay, let's get that one done. Now we're gonna go to the other one. The only other single one is card number 12, only 110.
Wow.
You know, when you're finished with that, 'cause it has to catch up for some reason. Yeah, there it is. I see it now.
Man.
Hard to see with the reflection.
That is a beautiful card. Wow.
That's the only one. Okay? Now, we're gonna go to checklist 16. That comes up.
And that's a regular 16, but it has the checklist on the back.
16, it's a PSA 10.
Oh
Of
my
which
God.
there are 2 of them.
Wow.
And I'll show you the back.
Now, were the checklists in the wax packs? No, right? Or were they?
No, there were no checklists in the wax pack. You had to write in and get them.
Oh,
So
that's why
you
they're
don't have
rare.
many. It's the back. And what's better than that? It's a population of 2. Here's the other one.
Oh my God, you got both of them.
I got both of them, and I got them 13 years ago when they weren't through the stratosphere, or I hadn't put them through the stratosphere yet.
But they're very rare. You had to actually write in to get them?
So you had to write in to get them, yes. You have to write in clear.
There's got to
There
be
are
a...
just a few more I'm showing you. They're just pop ones. Here's the famous card number 33. Was an extremely difficult card to get, which will hopefully show it. Can you see it?
Yeah, we can say it, yep.
There you go.
A little bit of a glare, but we got it.
63. There you go. That's a 10. And that's it. And let's go to the next one, so we don't waste too much time. 36. Here.
You hold it a little bit higher. There we go.
I can't see.
Yeah, a little bit of a glare.
Yeah. Hard to see. Up high.
Very nice. Oh, it looks beautiful. That is really beautiful. Yeah.
We've only got 3 more, so that's it. Okay. 39, the only one.
Didn't he wear 2 different color shirts in that one? Wasn't there a variation? Or that's another card, I think.
There are a whole bunch of different color variations. There are 3 stocks. There's a white back stock, there's a cream back stock, and there's the gray back stock.
That's unbelievable. Yeah.
I have a gray back set on the registry, PSA registry, but there were no checklists made with gray backs.
Wow.
Card 44, which was the last 10 to get issued, which was several years ago.
The pumpkins, yep.
This one here. Card 44, which is a very easy card to get, but not in 10. Plenty of 9s about. And then the last one I'm going to show you is card 80. There's some debate as to whether there is some color variation or not in this. Richard Parks, and I disagree on it.
They're really beautiful. They're beautiful. The colors, even for 1959, almost like our Civil War. Very,
I'm
very
going to show
nice.
you just a few other things that are really unusual. One actually appeared this morning on eBay. It is the triple panel card. There are 3 of them, and you see them? I don't know.
Oh, yeah, they're all connected. Like they haven't been
They're all
cut yet.
connected. You have card numbers 22, 37, and 54.
So you can actually get scissors and cut those and have them graded?
As you're insane. This is just, I got it graded like this. This actually I obtained from Mo's grandson.
Mo's grandson. Wow.
Yes. Then I'll show you another thing.
How old's his
Something else
grandson? His
now.
grandson is how old now, probably?
Well, he's old.
He's old.
This is a live performance ticket with the 3 Stooges. I've never seen another one.
Wow.
Unused for Salt Lake City, Utah. A live performance ticket. And then, of course, you see Joe Dorita is there because it's in the 60s.
Yes.
Okay? I'll tell you, actually, 2 things, that last things, is this isn't a check, and it's a check from Shemp's wife. What makes it unusual, it is made out to Curly. It is the only check in existence that is made out to Curly, and he signed the back of it.
What was Curly, just taking cash at the time?
Curly was not very
Yeah, PSA DNA certified. Wow, authentic autograph. The only check in the world. Wow, that's unbelievable.
There we go.
Yeah. Jerome Howard.
There we go. All right.
Very nice.
Okay, last thing. Well, actually, two last things. Don't get upset, please. And it is you see that?
A little higher. Oh, it's a bow tie.
Is the bow tie that Mo wore when he got married.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it's the bow tie Mo wore when he got married.
Why don't you put it on? Just model it for us.
Oh God, no. Sacrilegious. And I got one more thing. Larry Fine's pinky ring.
And don't you have Larry's violin also?
Yes, but I didn't want to bring it down.
The Stradivarius.
Enough is enough. No, there it is. That's Larry's pinky ring.
Wow.
I've had that for about 25 years.
That is true. You could need to open up a museum. Now
Thank you for allowing me.
You had a curly 9 before. What would you estimate that to be worth? And what would you think a curly 10? And there isn't any.
Curly 10. Well, I hope it never. I hope it comes, and I hope it never comes. I don't even say what I paid for the 9 because my assistant who was driving me practically left me when he heard how much I paid for it.
Oh boy.
So leave it at that.
Well, you're going to be watching
Five
tonight
figures.
as we rip this 5 figures. Yeah, we put 75,000.
And a 63-8 checklist and a 64-8 checklist.
Oh wow.
Unmarked. So
I have a few of the checklists. One's unmarked, a couple of them are marked, but they're really a collector's dream to have those. Now you told me you had to write in.
They are, and the prices are going higher and higher and higher.
It's extremely rare. It's the rarity factor, sure.
Very, very rare.
All right, Richard, we're going to now get ready to open this,
Right.
and you're going to stay with us and go over each card individually.
Absolutely. I'll tell you how rare it is. And by the way, the 66 set, it's harder to get a perfect set of 66 cards because the centering is so terrible.
On the 66, yeah, we opened up
So
several.
there are many more cards that are not 10s than there are in the 59 series. So I think you've got about 11 or 12 cards that are not 10s, and then you've got only the 5 cards in the 59 series. I'll take one off the market.
Gotcha, yeah, that's
Go ahead.
unbelievable.
I'll open her up.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, with Richard Cohen live on the Zoom, probably I have to say maybe about 15 of these in the world, and we're going to make it 14 left unless they find some more in Kentucky somewhere. JustRipIt.com is about to unveil and rip open a 1959 PSA 7 graded, unsearched, and sealed 3 Stooges pack. So let's get to it. Oh, not that one. No, hey Mo, hey Mo, hey Mo. We want Hey Curly. Is who we want.
Could be totally off-centered, you know.
Yeah, remember last time we opened one, they came back 9s. They came back 9s, and the wax and the gum was not that bad.
The last pack was pretty good.
All right, so we want
Pretty good.
We'll have to do pretty good again. Ladies and gentlemen, Just Rip It style. Open casket right here. And a beautiful cowboy bourbon, Garrison Brothers. Here we go. Another one bites the dust. Oh, it's beautiful. Black, red, white, and blue. Oh, with a little beanie on the back. 50 cents and 5 double bubble wrappers. You got one of those? The Groth. I didn't hear you. Do you have one of those beanies?
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Are they worth, how much are they worth? They worth a lot of money?
Not that much. But again, I'm not into the toys, except for the 1937 puppets.
Oh, the puppets, yeah. Those are the finger puppets?
Ceramic heads.
The ceramic
Came
heads?
in two sizes, large and small heads.
How do you feel about us ripping this open right now? Excited? Concerned?
I'm interested to see what you're gonna get.
Yeah, that's what makes this all the best. I'm going to put up into our room now the event holders. Hold on 1 second. Oh, why this? Okay, I can just do it this way. Some of these people bought extra tickets. I'm only putting their name up there once, and there you are, Richard. You're in the pack as well. You knew you had to be in it. So here we are, ladies and gentlemen. I am now going to get ready. I've opened over 3,000 packs, according to our counter, which we update every couple of weeks. But there's a little special something going on when I have one up this one. A little extra pressure, and I'm ready to go to it with the goggles on. And there's only one way we can open this, and only one man that'll allow us to open it. One less graded, unsearched, and sealed 3 Stooge Wax Pack PSA 7 422-07851 from a fresh find in Kentucky, right outside the Fleer factory, untouched for over 60 years, graded, and now in the paws of JustRipIt.com. Let's crack it. Nerves of steel. Look at this. Big unit. No nerves at all. Let's get it out of here. Oh, a nice crack. Like making a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Down and out for the count. There we are. All right. It's showtime. And of course, let's just clean up the set a little bit in case there's a curly pen here. We don't want no plastic touching it. Card savers. The event ones. All right. Richard, again, thank you so much for taking your Saturday and joining us.
Sure.
And we have a lot of Stooge fans in the room, and a lot of people that love it. They love your knowledge. And again, before I do this, I believe you have the top 32 PSA sets?
No,
30?
not anymore. I sold a few.
That's good, though.
Obviously, I can't stand them, so I end up buying them back.
But you have about 30 of the top PSA, including the #1 set where you're only missing 5 PSA 10s.
I had the top 29 sets, and somebody bought some, and now he's in 19th. But hopefully I'll push him out.
And if anybody wants to check, it's a Twilight collection. It's on PSA's registry set. You'll see all his sets there.
And the master set registry, and then the basic set registry.
He's got them all. He's got them. Mark Nanu giving us a yuck down. If you have any questions, feel free to ask Richard during the broadcast and do our what is it? The super chat.
I want to throw in a little word about Richard Parks. Richard Parks, when I met him, I thought he was a nice man. Now I know he was just born to torment me. Because obviously, each one of those big boxes has a whole set of cards. And he has about 8 series, and the series have about 400 cards each. So you multiply that, that's 3,200 cards. So you can imagine how PSA must love me, sending them in 6 or 7 at a time to try and get a 10.
So you're the one clogging up PSA's grading system. There we go.
Richard is a publisher. That's what he's known as, a publisher.
Yeah, we gave one of his boxes out earlier. He gave us something to give out. He makes beautiful products, beautiful cards. Right. And here we go. Let's do this with the little beanie on top. We open it. We always open it from the bottom and start from the top, and we'll do the same. Oh, these look really good. Oh my.
Now you'll notice that when you open it up, there's a very large piece of gum.
There it is.
Very large base.
It's cracked. Oh my God, these cards look beautiful.
It's cracked.
Let's
But
hope
as
it did
long as
not.
it's moving, it's okay.
Let's hope it did not damage. Keep that there. Let me see. Very important. Oh yeah, look at that. Right off, nothing. Nothing at all. Just a little bit of powder.
Technically, it should be the entire size of the card, gum. The gum must have shrunk. The 66 gum is half the size.
Which
Okay,
is
it's
good to
got card
know.
19 there.
Yeah, it's a pretty big. It almost covered the entire photo of the card right there.
Then it must have shrunk a bit.
It must have shrunk, yeah, with the preservatives. I will mark this up to ensure nobody ever uses this gum again to
Oh, no.
reseal anything out there. I saw one ungraded Three Stooge pack, and the guy was asking several thousand. I just feel bad if anybody bought it, but that gum will never be used again.
No.
Still has some good flavor to it.
It's not really. It's totally poison.
I know. If I start to turn green a little bit, we'll have to have you open up. We'll have to fly you down to go through the cards. All right. All right, here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, card one. Richard,
It's
you
a
brought...
nice 19-centered card.
It is indeed number 19.
And it's a white back, too, not a cream back.
It's a white
Another
back.
plus.
$7,500 in a 10. Could you confirm that? Oh my God, look how beautiful.
There are a population of 2 10s right now.
And how many do you have?
I have both of them.
Oh, you got both of them. All right. What do you think? A little left to right, maybe?
I think the problem is the front is off-center.
Front is off centered. Wow.
But it will not get an OC, it will just get a lower grade.
A little lower grade. I can imagine at least an 8 or a 9.
It should get an 8, it will not get a 9. I don't think.
Wow, not a mark on it. All right, here we are. Card number 2.
That's 36.
Card 36. I remember the 30s are always the odd ones. Get your nose out of my business. Again, that same little left to right.
No pencil.
Right?
Now, you have a 10 in
Same
this.
issue. Yes, there's only one 10 on that, and I have that I showed it to you earlier.
And there's no sequence with these, right? 1936. I wonder if they're going any higher or lower.
No. Now, Richard Park, so you know, the cards go through 96, with the checklist being 16, 63, and 64. They're the regular issue and the checklist issue. But Richard started with card number 97, and he went up, I think, almost to
Yeah,
400.
he can continue the set, yep.
Yeah.
Beautiful corners. A little left to right. Top to bottom looks fantastic.
Bottom's good. Top to bottom is good.
It could be 8, possibly 9. Let's go card
Possibly,
3.
Yes, I would say
Card
so.
3 is when he's all in that plaster. I want the centering to get a little bit better. Be careful.
That's 51.
That is my only suit. Same thing, a little left to right, a little bit. Top to bottom is
51
fantastic.
Is extremely common card. It has, I don't know, 8 or 9 10s. A lot of them.
About 700.
Larry about to saw his head off.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Oh boy, we're looking for a Mo Larry or Curly. We have 4 or 5.
Well, I'll let you know when the railroads come. So I'll tell you.
Card number 4.
You got 68 there.
That's a classic end of the short they show them, right? When they got.
That's one short that ends with them on the wall.
Pencil for 13.
These are all, as I said, images from a particular short.
The back looks really nicely centered. I guess they pay more attention to the front.
You know, it varies. I've had perfectly centered fronts and all centered backs.
A beautiful color on that. I mean, this is the first time these cards have
That's because
seen.
it's a white back set. The greenback cards have, instead of the orange, or tan in color. Not very attractive. And I see you got card 83 below that.
And we're going to see the last card also.
Yeah.
Card 5.
Oh, that's 83.
You are correct again. 83.
Yes.
900.
Yes,
pencil.
so that comes in two colors. That's the white back version. In the cream back version, you'll find everything is greener. Mo's vest is green.
Yeah, I noticed that variation. Boy, they all have that same, in particular, left to right. Some a little better than the other.
That seems to be a problem.
And now we got an
Usually
up
you
and
get
down
something
card.
centered perfectly, but
We dodged the gum on the first. So I think we dodged the wax on the back. This is the last card, number 6.
that's number 6. That's also comes in two colors as well.
And that's
Again,
curly.
depending on if it's a white back or a cream back. That's a white back, and that has a very good chance of being a 9.
Where would you
Or
think the...
possibly a 10.
Possibly a 10. This man will know. He will know. Card number 6.
Let me see the back.
There's a little piece of gum on there.
That could be well. That's life. You got something that you can't get off, you try and get it off real carefully.
Do you have a 10 in it? Do you have the 10? Obviously you have the 10 in
Yes,
this
I
one.
have a 10 in this. I think there are two, at least 2 of them.
I wish more were up and down versus left to right on the horizontal. But wow. Ladies and gentlemen,
That's very, very good. There are a number of vertical cards. There are Heart 27 is vertical, 74 is vertical. There are a bunch of vertical cards.
well, there we are. No Mo, Larry, or Curly. I was hoping to get your 5 or 96 in a 10. And Richard, what we do with the event now is we have these express graded at PSA, which they say is 5 days. We'll give them 2 weeks because count the shipping.
Let's just say I sent in the month of March, I sent 20 1966 cards into graded. Here is December, I don't have it.
I'm sure everybody in the room's on the same can share your pain with that. These we express grade. Again, if anything comes back, we'll obviously we're looking for the Mo, Larry, Curly, some key cards. But the good news is these will all be express graded, and then we'll call everybody back in this event, and 6 cards will go out to these people here, all 40 spots, because some people bought 4 or 5 tickets.
Whoever got number 6 was the lucky person.
Well, nobody got it yet. Once we get it
Well,
graded, if we do get it graded, and it is a 9 or a 10, even a 10, it won't meet the cut that goes sent to the auction. Somebody will get an opportunity to get this card in a 9 or a 10, and we'll keep our fingers crossed and hope for the best. But boy, I tell you, it's really good. I saw Donnie Garrett in there. He's a big Stooge fan. I remember a lot of these people in there. There's Jeremy Baker, Ashley Williams, and Paulie Geibler, Mike McElhaney, and Mike McCoy. PSA lag pain. Everyone's mad about PSA. You know, they just recently got bought. Hopefully a new team can go in there and shape things up. But once again, let's go through this graded, unsearched, and sealed. That was the first card we pulled right there. It was card number 19. And again, all these cards, I'd have to say, Richard would say too, all look like 10s with a little bit of the left to right centering. And that is a tough card. I remember the tough card. 19 was the tough one.
No, there are quite a number of 19s that are 9s, many of them. Let's just say there are at least 33 of them, because I have 33 9s.
Oh, wow. So it's tough to get that 10. Very
There's
tough.
only one 10 on.
36. And that 30 series, right? The 31, 33.
I don't know why. That's not really a hard card to get in a 9. There are many, but only one 10.
Wow. That would have been
know
the one. Card 3 was card 51, and I remember the 50s were a very common card to get.
50s are generally the easiest cards to get.
Yeah, 50s were.
That's very common.
And there was no sequence. They didn't go high to low.
No.
Quick call the SPCA. That was the 4th card. Again, no gum damage at all, which was fantastic.
Again, a very common card. Sorry to tell you that.
Oh, come, because you got the top 29 cents. Other people are out there looking for these 8s, 9s, and 10s. They really want them. And there was our 5th card. Just some great class. Some of our community members are watching the Three Stooges on Amazon Prime. They're more rarely acceptable to get and watch now. I had to wait every Sunday morning to watch them.
And just so you know, because you referenced it earlier, every pie you ever saw thrown by the Three Stooges was thrown by Mo. It was in his contract. He had to throw all pies because he had the best hand-eye coordination.
If Mo got hit in the face, he never got hit in the face then, Mo?
Not as much.
Not as much, so he was the pie thrower.
Everyone got, Mo threw all the pies off stage.
Wow. Mo had a good arm. Like a.
That was actually in his contract.
Oh, it was in his contract. Wow.
Does he have the contract?
And do you have any of those contracts at all? Is that anything in your collection?
Oh, yeah.
Oh boy. Can
Oh,
you
yeah,
share
I
any other
got
Three
one,
Stooge moment? Did you have a chance to meet any of the actual Three Stooges?
No, although I'm old, I'm too young, although my brother did see them with my mother.
Oh wow, wow.
And they apparently went screaming out of the audience with my cousin.
Any other Three Stooge memorable moment you can end this great rip on that you want to share with our community?
Yes, I have a personal moment where I never watched the Stooges as a child. I thought they were incredibly stupid. Then in the early 80s, my children watched them. And my then wife said to me, you know, they have I'm going to regret this. You know, I'm going to regret this, but they have an annual convention. And regret it, she did.
Wow. Wow. Boy, I'm still looking at these cards. The color is absolutely beautiful. I've seen a lot of these cards. I bought a lot on eBay. I've collected the whole set. But the color on these cards
Colors are great because they're white backs.
they're white backs too, and they really stand out with some beautiful bold colors right there. But and again, these will go out to PSA. That was it, folks. Another one is gone. We send this back to PSA to let them know another Three Stooge wax pack, which is very rare. Is our second on Just Rip It. Our third visit by Mr. Richard Cohen right there, ladies and gentlemen. Richard, I want to thank you for stopping by and educating everybody out there. He is the #1, and I'd say in the world, the Three Stooge collector out there with more memorabilia and everything. Cards, the violins, the pinky rings out there. I'd like to thank you, and the community thanks you as well for joining us. And we will see you again when we randomize those cards or when the grades come back. And you gave them all about 8 or 9, and one has the possibility to 10. And we'll remember that, and we'll see how well you do, as well as how we do before we send them in. And we'll go from there.
Thank you, everyone. Have a great night.
You too, Richard. Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks, Charlie.
Have a good night.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. And meeting for all and to all a good night. There it is, folks. I hope everybody had a blast. I really wanted to Mo, Larry, or Curly. Beautiful white backs. We have one shot at a 10. That would be fantastic. Again, if these cards don't make the cut, everybody in there, every ticket you have will give you all 40 chances. 6 people or the same 6 can walk away with these PSA graded cards right there. Very interesting. Richard is a very, very good friend, and he's a very smart individual, and he's a big avid collector of the Three Stooges, as you can say. And thank you, everybody. We're going to send those to PSA first thing Monday, and we'll get them out. Thank you, everybody, for that event. Again, we have other events up there. Stay tuned. Keep your eyes peeled. When they fill out, we will go. But now it's